Rain from what used to be Hurricane Sally continues moving through our area. The storm now down to tropical depression status, which means the wind has decreased to about 30 miles per hour. However, the rain is still widespread and heavy. There is some good news, though, in that this morning we are seeing the decreasing rain in some areas which need it very badly. Watching those in Oconee, Pickens, Anderson, Abbeville, Hart, and Elbert counties, all with flash flood warnings right now. These were some of the first areas earlier this morning to see the heaviest rain develop, and it does continue right now. Also watching Newberry County for more flash flood concerns, and that extends into parts of the Midlands. So we're going to have this in continuing, and I do expect to see some more flash flood warnings pop up across the Carolinas into really the next 24 hours here, including after the rain starts to diminish, we might find that drainage overflow in some areas that will create new flood concerns. The Tropics Tracker shows that the storm's path will end up moving right through the Midlands as it continues to weaken to a remnant low late tonight. As it moves through the Midlands, though, it does bring with it a small tornado risk. Most of our area stays clear of this, but we can't rule it out entirely when these large-scale systems sweep over land. There's a low risk in the southern upstate for some tornado potential, a medium risk down toward the Midlands. So we have to keep a close eye on that, although our bigger concern, area-wide, is the rain. Just since midnight, early this morning, there has been over 1.5 inches of rain in Greenville, more than 2.5 inches in Clemson, in Anderson approaching 2.5 inches, and about 2.25 inches almost down to Greenwood. So obviously, these are the areas that are flooding currently, and we likely will see that stretch to the east a little bit more so as the rain totals continue to climb. So a flash flood watch is in effect for the southern mountains, all of the upstate, and into northeast Georgia, and this goes until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. The widespread flood issues are expected to continue building through as we could see upwards of 3 to 5 inches of rain in the upstate and the southern mountains, 1 to 3 surrounding Asheville, and then 1 to 2 inches up near that Tennessee line, which does diminish the flood concern the farther north you go. FUTURECAST shows some of the heaviest rain continuing to push into the eastern upstate and southern mountains right through the noon hour today. And while there will still be pockets of heavy rain into the afternoon and early evening, look at this, 6 p.m., it starts to slowly fade. We're going to still see some rain all the way through the midnight hour tonight and possibly even early tomorrow morning, but it will slowly wind down. Tomorrow actually looks a little bit better. There's a cold front on the way. It's going to help to clear out the air. So even though it may spark a shower or two for your Friday, otherwise it's going to cool down. It's going to clear out by Friday night, and that will leave us with much nicer conditions for your weekend. It's currently in the 60s area wide right now. The wind has been picking up anywhere from 15 to 20 miles per hour surrounding Greenville and Anderson. The Asheville area a little bit less intense on the wind, but we're going to continue to see a breeze tomorrow before it finally calms and clears in time for the weekend. It's the last weekend of summer, but it's going to feel a lot more like fall. We'll take another look at this coming up.